Yo, 1212, it's your boy John Robinson, Visual Caffeine, we here live, TME Studios, Guerrilla Grooves Radio, you know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I'm talking about my man DJ Fred Ones on the ones and twos. I'm talking about my man Rhinoceros Funk, aka Rhino, you know what I'm saying? And my man Lifelong, and the rest of the crew. Every time I come here, it's like an event, you know what I'm saying? We up here in the BX, peace to all the crews. And yo, peace to all the cats coming through. We got some special guests coming through, but we're gonna definitely start by interviewing the crew, you know what I'm saying? First up, we got my man Rhinoceros Funk. We're gonna build with him a little bit about just TME, the foundation of Guerrilla Grooves Radio, the Art of Lyrics Showcase, and a lot more. So stay tuned for that.
Guerrilla Grooves Radio.
So yo, man, we chillin', Visual Caffeine, Guerrilla Grooves Radio, man. We off site, but we still on site because it's like family here. I told you, every time I come here, it's like an event. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about my man Rhino, aka Rhinoceros Funk, Guerrilla Grooves Radio, man. Say what's up to the people.
What up, people? How's it going? This is Rhinoceros Funk, Guerrilla Grooves Radio, the Art of Lyrics. A pleasure to be on Visual Caffeine. Can't wait to see this episode, see how my face looks.
Nah, yo, this is a brother that I've known for many, many years, probably like 20, you know what I'm saying? If not close to it, but I've always known him for one thing, and that's being in the community, being in the culture, and always adding on and giving back, and always allowing a platform to people to express their art and just spread the culture, man. How did that spirit come about? Like, what encourages that?
Oh, that spirit is encouraged straight by hip hop, and the big influence has always been the Stretch and Bobbito show, with the open door policy. We come through and just have fun and enjoy hip hop together. So when I had the opportunity to start a radio show back in the '90s and even leading up to meeting Fred, it was always about sharing that love. Here's a stage. I appreciate what you do. Here it is. Put it out for the people.
Nah, that's what's up, man, and that's why we here. We're gonna talk to Rhino more later, man. We caught them just about, they're about to start the show.
T-minus 3 minutes.
So they're about to start the show in a few minutes. We're gonna catch some of the vibes and action live in the studio, and then we'll be building with the brothers more later. Visual Caffeine. Peace.
Tuesday, September 27th, Young Nipples on your riddles. My name is Rhinoceros Funk. This is
Guerrilla Grooves Radio.
the finest radio show in underground hip hop, and if it is not, then write me a 20-page paper combating my thesis. Ladies and boys and girls, for your Guerrilla Grooves Radio needs, go to GuerrillaGroovesRadio.com. That's GuerrillaGroovesRadio.com. where you can stream, fast forward, download, all of that stuff. Hear the shows from yesteryear and stream now. So yo, Visual Caffeine, awesome, man.
Visual Caffeine, we in here, man. I was telling Fred Ones earlier, man. Y'all always bringing cats in, interviewing cats here. We came to interview y'all too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna be in the building for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for y'all tonight. Freddie, who we got on the show tonight?
We got the hip hop Hugh Hefner.
Yes.
Hassan Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Now, Hassan Salam's in the house. Peace to him. We're gonna have the the 156 All Stars Graffiti crew.
Yeah!
World famous, been around forever, man. A lot of legends in that crew.
Nice.
And I believe Spit Gems. No,
Spit Gems! So guys, make sure you call somebody. Hold on, man. Let's give this dude a shout out again. Make sure you call somebody, man, and let them know Guerrilla Grooves Radio is right now live every single Tuesday right here at TME Studios, 127 Lincoln Ave, where we're having fun and providing some great underground music for your daughters and sons. Yo, big up to Kaheem out in Alaska who sent me a text. Hey, if I get my number out and you got it, text me. Don't drunk text me, because I won't go to bone you. Just text me properly. Yo, shout outs before we go into the mix.
Yo, big shouts to Guerrilla Grooves Radio, man. We here, we tuned in, and big shouts to anyone out there listening. Word up.
Word up.
716, man. What up?
716.
Behind the camera.
Yeah,
we'll write your shout outs down later.
No doubt.
Yo, guys, much appreciate. Thank you for being here. Much salute. Visual Caffeine. It goes up. How's the order that goes up? Like you guys do like every other week?
Every month.
Every month. Once a month.
Top of the month. Yeah.
So we're going to be the October edition.
The hip hop history edition.
We're going to be the pumpkin spice lattes.
This is the November edition.
November. Okay.
November, right?
All right. We're the Thanksgiving
So
edition.
y'all the hip hop history edition.
Nice. I hope you guys like it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Visual Caffeine. If you don't know about Visual Caffeine, you go out there and you find out about Visual Caffeine. Hosted by my man John Robinson, Lil Side, behind the camera, and he does the editing and makes all the animations. My man, motherfucker, Send-1-6.
The creator of the show, man, Send-1-6.
Send-1-6.
Let's get it started. I think we're way over.
I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Guerrilla Grooves Radio.
We live, we here, TME Studios, BX, Guerrilla Grooves Radio. Yo, man, I saw my brother in the place. We had to snatch him up real quick before he runs on air. The main man, Hassan Salam. Peace, G, how you? So, yo, man, I got a question. I'll set it off real quick. I know you've been a cat who've been on the independent journey, not just music, just independent journey, period, for many, many years. Like, for peeps who are on that journey right now, like, what's some gems you would say that they need to make sure that they actually can make ground in that journey?
First things first is always be yourself, man. Don't compromise who you are. Don't compromise your morals or whatever your goals are. Don't compromise them for nobody. You know, sometimes in life, you know, we're not sprinters. Sometimes we marathon runners or vice versa. You might have a short-term goal, but, you know, definitely make sure to also take time to refresh yourself, because it's easy to get burnt out when you're an independent artist or you own your own business, because you live it. You know, it's your life. So because it's your life, you can never separate from it. But every now and again, you got to take a step back, refresh, and make sure that you take time for yourself to heal whatever you're going through mentally. Make sure you keep the physical fresh and all of that. It's very important to just keep making sure to renew yourself, rejuvenate, and re-energize, you know?
Ah, that's peace, man. I was going to ask you, is Life in Black and White the latest release?
Yeah, right now, Life in Black and White is the latest joint that I did, but I got a whole bunch of new stuff that's coming out, because actually I took a short break because I opened a gym in Palm Harbor, Florida called Body Altitude, so I'm down there. You know, I teach boxing classes like 3 days a week. It's just how I said, when it comes to owning your own, you know, like, it's my own business, so I'm there all the time, you know. And also I started a adult entertainment company, and I've been working at that for like 5 years, and we recently just won a bunch of awards for a couple of films that we did. So, you know, I've been doing a lot besides music. So now it's kind of like the music bug is getting at me again. So, you know, just been putting pen to paper, reaching out to a bunch of different producers, and it's looking like before the end of the year, a couple singles is gonna be coming out, you know.
Yo, man, I salute you on the creative entrepreneurialism. I like to, you know, share with artists, my brothers and sisters, and always promote or empower using your platform, that's your foundation, and do other things, man. We got a lot of other things on their mind. Any other things on the horizon outside of what you mentioned? I know you work with youth and do things like that too.
Yeah, actually, after this, around November, I don't know when this is coming out or not, you know what I'm saying, but I'm actually going to be on my way to Cali. I do lectures called From the Spirituals to Hip Hop that connects our drums and the griots of Africa with what we do with hip hop right here, right now. You know, we go through the blues, we go through jazz, the spirituals, rock and roll, because our music has always been a weapon for social change here in this country. You know, it's been one of the main things that we've used to fight against the oppression that we deal with daily. So I do that. I also do work with the youth on teaching them to know their rights when dealing with the police, and you know, what they got to do if they out there organizing and mobilizing, how to build their own community. Because, you know, we did a food and clothing drive in Jersey City for many years, so, you know, just working with the youth on doing that, and you know, still teaching the youth self-defense, all kinds of stuff. You know, I do a whole lot, you know, and you know, just bear with me if y'all out there. You know, check the gym out if you're in Florida. It's called Body Altitudes. You can find us. The adult companies, we do things where we bring couples together, show them how to enhance their love life, make better love to one another. You know, we're oppressed, but also at the same time we're sexually repressed here, because in this country they try to fetishize black folk, they try to fetishize brown folk, and tell us how we're supposed to love one another, how we're supposed to make love to the people that we love and we care about. So it's about taking back every single thing that they stole from us, all of it, you know, and that's what we're working towards. You can check us out, Jet Set and Jasmine, and HassanSalam.com and all that good stuff for the music too, you know.
And yo, you can check out Hassan Salam soon, man, on Visual Caffeine. We're gonna bring him down to the studio and do it proper, man, because this man has a body of work that definitely I want to help build and display through these channels, you know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, yo, you heard the man, HassanSalam.com. Check it out. And yo, check out the other ventures, Visual Caffeine. Respect. We here at Guerrilla Grooves Radio. I mean, me and you go back 20 plus years. We full circle, we meet here, you know, I don't know, last year, the first time we saw each other here. Like, what connects you to Guerrilla Grooves Radio? What's that connect?
Well, the Guerrilla Grooves connection for me is, you know, first I gotta give JR, my man, yo, mad love. I've watched this brother right here, you know, grow. We grown together for a long time, so much respect and love, you know what I mean? Like, yo, just, you know, I just want to say that for real. I thank you for what you're doing and keep doing, you know what I mean? And, you know, I connected with Guerrilla Grooves through the Peasant Podium. We had a couple videos come out, you know, like I said, you know, my brother already introduced Yazid, you know what I mean? The Red Eye Jedi, old school, you know, but we put out a couple videos, a joint called Silent Hill, off my man Silent Someone's EP, which my brother right here was on as well, you know what I mean? Classic album, you know. And you know, we also put out a couple other with my man Rhinoceros Funk, putting out, you know, with Akbar. We did the, you know, the Salvation joint, which is out circulating now. Big up the Rhino. Guerrilla Grooves, you know, radio, you know how we do. And the Art of Lyrics, you know what I mean? Like, I came through with the Art of Lyrics. I connected with Fred Ones like way back, like I said, like back in the 90s, early in the 90s. So we go way back. This is my family. Like, you know, TME, Sky Pimps. Shout out to Sky Pimps, you know what I mean? Everybody know who they are. And, you know, we just came through with the music, and we've been here for you know, decades. And we still here, you know, giving y'all that good music that you know, the world needs.
See, and that was for me, really, because I needed to connect that dot. You know, I know both angles. I'm like, yo, I wonder how they connected. So that's peace to know, man. Another thing, yo, I'm randomly driving through the Lower East Side. This about 2 months ago. I run into the brother. He's like, yo, I just got done a show with my band. Like, tell me more about that, man, because I want to come check that out. I know you said you got some shows coming up.
Yes, indeed.
Tell me more about the band. What's up with the live situation?
Peace indeed. The band is yeah, it was a great night. We linked up. It was outside of the Cake Shop in the Lower East. Yeah, that was the band I rock with, a live band called Funk Pterodactyl. Funk Pterodactyl is a conglomerate of so many different talented artists, and they come together just to, you know, put out, you know, good music as well, you know, just on a different type of vibe, that live, you know, spontaneous kind of vibe, and that energy that you only get from a live band, you know. So it's just the next progression and elevation for us as artists, you know, just to do what we do and connecting those dots, like my brother just alluded to, and that's what it is. Like we come in here to do what we do and connect those dots for the next generation, and it's just the next natural elevation in the progression of what we do.
No doubt. Yo, man, we live. We here, Guerrilla Grooves Radio. It's the brother Yazilla, Yazid, the Red-Eyed Jedi. He said old school, but nah, G. We ain't that old, brother. We now school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, keeping it 100, man. We definitely gonna build more and spread it out at the studio, but let people know, like, where they can find you, where they can find the works, etc.
For sure. You can find me as Yazid, the Red-Eyed Jedi, on SoundCloud. And you can check me out on Facebook at Yazid Divine. You can find me on Reverb Nation with the same as well, Yazid, the Red-Eyed Jedi. Yo, we got all kinds of music coming. We got some new stuff coming. I got this, like my brother will probably already know, I got this Dilla project that I've been putting out for a long time. I've been working on I've had it in the works for a minute, which is about to come. And it's full circle, you know, it's that time just for the love, you know, respect to Dilla, shout out to Dilla, you know what I mean? One love to the music, you know, and just adding on those dots and just putting the good stuff out. But yo, check me out, Yazid, the Red-Eyed Jedi, Yazid Divine. Holla at me, boy. Check me out. Got that good shit.
Yo, man, Yazid Divine. We definitely gonna be building with this brother very, very soon. But in the meantime, check that out, man. We go back, man. We go back, and we'll build. We'll spread it out. Visual Caffeine, man. We live. Peace. Yo, peace. Visual Caffeine. We live. TME Studios, Guerrilla Grooves Radio, man. I ran into this brother in here and I had to just build real quick, man. The first time I saw this brother was at The Lesson at Arlene's Grocery. And he was on stage, and yo, man, Def Rhymes off the top. It was off the top, but like extensive off the top information. All the MCs out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's my man Eli Black, man. Say what up, yo.
Peace, y'all. Eli Black, representing Legendary Cyphers, representing Legend NYC. Here with JR. What's good, man?
So he reminded me too. I saw you in a couple Legendary Cypher videos as well. Yeah, peace to Legendary Cyphers. What's that? Every Friday, Union Square? Okay. Every Friday, 8 to 12, Union Square. Legendary Cyphers. But yo, I wanted to ask you, man, like, you know, this is organic for me in a sense where I don't know a lot about your music, etc. But like, just for me personally, and you know, obviously the people listening, like, what is the thing that you're doing right now that you feel like, you know, me learning about your music right now should go check out and listen to and pay attention to right now? Where would you send me?
I mean, I just dropped the project today. So, yeah, you can check that out. It's called Ego Trip. You can find it on eliblack.bandcamp or SoundCloud/Eli Black Music. Yeah, definitely check that out. It's my freshest music, meaning my newest music. It's who I am right now. You know, I did all of the original production on it. I did. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope, man. Yeah, man.
Nah, see, you like that timing, right? Impeccable. Because real talk, man, I wanted to go check out the music. You know, it's one thing when you hear Cat freestyle, whatever, but if you freestyling like that, I want to hear what the hell you writing too, because that's amazing. So let me ask, like, with freestyling, who's your freestyle inspiration?
Oh man, my inspiration, I gotta say, I think before I got to the scene, I used to look up cats like, you know, Wordsworth, Punchline. As far as since I've been on the scene, like when I was younger, I'd be in ciphers with cats like Higher Gun, like Rabbi Darkside, like all of those cats. You know what I mean? The freestyle, you know what I mean, expertise right there. Always used to be in ciphers with them, and I'll be a little bit intimidated. You know what I mean? So I think I just kept going and just kept like just fighting with them. You know what I mean? Homeboy Sandman as well. Shout out to Homeboy Sandman. Yeah, man.
Nah, yo, you mentioned a lot of ill cats. It's funny, that's a connect. I met Rabbi Darkside and Hired Gun randomly in 2009 in Germany. We were both traveling together. I overhear them talking about New York. I'm like, y'all from New York? Yo, what up? You know, we hug each other instantly, like, yo, and been connected ever since. So peace to those brothers, man. But yo, man, peace to you. Yo, I'm gonna be definitely tuned in. Y'all tune in. Visual Caffeine. I'll send you information on the show so you can check us out. Oh man, please let people know where to find you. I know you gave the Bandcamp, but let people know your other info and where to find you.
Definitely. If you want to find me online, you can find me at Eli Black Music. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everything is Eli Black Music. EliBlack.bandcamp.com. If you want to see me in person, every Thursday night at Arlene's Grocery for the lesson, I'm there every week. 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Every Friday night, represent Legendary Cyphers. Every Friday night until Black Friday. 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. right across from Whole Foods, Legendary Cyphers. And here, I'm always here on Tuesdays too, so you know what I mean?
Yo, man, big ups, Eli Black. We here, Guerrilla Grooves Radio. You know what? I got one last question, man, because we interviewing Guerrilla Grooves. Like, what's your connection to Guerrilla Grooves Radio?
Oh, DJ. That would be DJ Fred Ones. I connected with Fred once through EO Dub where he DJs at. Yeah, I was in the MC challenge and we had fun, man. He was throwing some stuff at me, you know what I mean? So connected with him like that. Started coming through here, just building with everybody, building with him. It's a really dope spot, you know what I mean? I appreciate it being here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you heard it. Eli Black. Go check the new project. It's out right now. Eli Black on Bandcamp. Yeah, so check the new project out. I know I am. Definitely. Visual Caffeine. Peace, y'all. And we live. We here. Guerrilla Grooves Radio, TME Studios. We in the BX. You know what I'm saying? The birthplace of the culture. And we're here with the brother DJ Fred Ones. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he been blending it up. He ain't
working.
left the turntables yet, man.
Nah.
Big ups, brother. Big ups.
Appreciate you.
We talked to Rhino a little bit earlier. We're gonna talk to him some more too, man. But I wanted to ask you, man, like Guerrilla Grooves, I've been here countless times. Like, what inspires you to make it like an event? You know what I'm saying? Is you invite people to hang out, you invite people to, you know, of course, bring some folks who's gonna be on the air.
Right.
What inspires that vibe and the energy?
Well, you know, we got the space, number one. You know what I'm saying? We got the space and the resource to do it. And I don't really know. I know that the vibe of the show is a live show. Right. And it's something that we want people to experience, you know, and I think it's also an extension of our the Art of Lyrics, which is a live show, and we have a crowd already.
Absolutely.
And you know, we have, you know, our friends, you know, it's not just me and Rhino and Miggs, it's Chacho Nene, it's lifelong.
Absolutely.
It's yeah, there you go. It's you know, it's more people involved that want to come and just witness what we do.
Absolutely.
And I think that's pretty much what it was. There's probably more Rhino's peeps that actually, I think, started off the gallery.
Right.
You know,
right.
That just started coming out and just wanted to see what we do. And it became a thing where, you know, I always said when we do the show, it's going to be open door policy.
Right.
In a way, it's a community effort. It's a community effort to bring people together. You know, it's a hub. A lot of times, you know, you'll find people that haven't seen each other in 20 years that have come across each other from coming to the show.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you might have seen it yourself, you know, with Yazzie and everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's what it is, man.
Literally, that's the connect.
That's the connect. So, you know, it's an effort we do for ourselves, for everybody else who enjoys what we do.
Word.
We try to offer the best show we can.
No doubt.
You know, and that's why we need donations. As much donations as fucking possible.
That's what's up. Yo, where can they donate?
At GUERRILLAGROOVESRadio.com. We have a donate button. You click on it, donate as much as you want. Yeah, it goes to the station. It goes to what we do here.
Right.
So bettering, you know, all the equipment we have here. This is all our in-kind stuff. This is all the stuff we have that we bought with our own money or we had around the studio to build the show. We did a show. The reason why we're doing the show is because we could do a good show. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people can just do a show.
No doubt.
But like, we had the equipment to actually do a good show. You know what I'm saying? And with like acquiring certain pieces, you know, we can even get a better show going on.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But it's fun, man. It's a fun thing. I look forward to Tuesdays. Yeah.
So what because what I noticed too about the show, there's not a lot of shows, not to say there's none, but there's not a lot of shows that are willing to play new music, like new artists that are unknown, you know, breaking records and making people damn near every other record say, yo, who's that? And then some people you may know or notice. What inspires that?
I think my inspiration or my thought process about doing the show and having that kind of being the running theme is something I would have gotten from Stretch and Bobbito. You know, they broke a lot of songs. They played a lot of things that were rare, that were never heard. And so when Mick started getting stuff, you know, I always thought, like, this is the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? We have a fucking resource as big as a motherfucker, and he's exploiting it where we can do 30 fucking songs a night. That's brand new. You know, and, I think when we first started the show, we were kind of like getting our stuff together. You know, that wasn't the number, but now, like in our stride, like we're at a high number of new songs, but it's a mixtape every week. You know what I'm saying? Like even tonight, I didn't have to go back to anything. You know, we had 2 interviews and we played new shit the whole night, and it's gonna be the same thing next week. Of course, like Mig says, it's a mixtape every week. You know what I'm saying? And I think for the archive, for you know, like I think that's very important for like years down the line. When you want to check out our show, you're gonna get a new show every week. You're not gonna get a repeat. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day there was repeats because that's what it entailed. The songs couldn't come out as fast. It was vinyl. You know, you had to wait weeks. Songs would play for months. But this is not that era anymore. And I think to keep it relevant to how we're moving in this day and time, which is a lot faster, get a song every week. Family gets played twice, 3 times maybe, then Mick start getting on me. You really like that song, right? That's how it starts off. You really like that song, right? I'm like, well, what do you mean? You played like 3 times. Oh shit, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit gets played one time. Like he digs. Shout out to Miggs. A lot of it is with the hard work of Miggs, who puts in tons of time of digging up the music for our show. We get submissions, but he does 80% to 90% of the show. Yeah.
That's big ups, man. Big ups to Miggs behind the scenes. He's over there in the cut, man.
Chilling.
Word up.
He knew y'all were filming, so he got the polo on.
Polo every day. Don't try to front on me, man. Polo every day, man.
Word up, word up.
That's right.
But yeah, man, we were, you know, talking to Rhino. It's interesting too. Like you said, this is a hub, and you know, this is a place where you could not see someone for many years and end up bumping into them here and connecting here. Like taking it back to even how you and Rhino connected. How'd y'all connect?
Me and Rhino connected around 2009, where I got back into DJing for a while. I was doing the Family Guy thing, and I wasn't DJing. I started getting back into the scene around 2009, and Rhino came with our good friend Danny Kodak, who brought him through to a gig I was doing. And he said, you playing like underground shit, I like that. And at the time, you know, a lot of people didn't, you know, people weren't listening to underground, you know, at that time, really, in the way they are now. And so it kind of caught my attention. And he said, I want to do this show, you know, called The Art of Lyrics. And I said, if you want to do it, you need a DJ, I'm your man. You know, they were doing it out of The Point. And so I had relationships with The Point, and we basically started doing the show there. I was like, you ain't got to pay me. You know, now they pay me. They say, man, yeah, first they have to pay me. You know what I'm saying? But it's for the love. And I saw like with Rhino, the love he had for the music, the knowledge he had for the music, it's something that meant a lot to him. It means a lot to me. And I think we just clicked right away. You know what I'm saying? Also, watching Rhino do what he does with The Art of Lyrics, I was already floored, and it's like, that's the best host I've seen in my life, bro. It's like, you know, you're top tier host, you know what I'm saying? And I still feel that way, and I think that's why the radio show is so good. I feel like Rhino carries a big part of that, and the host that he is, in terms of the interviews and just, you know, just keeping it going and keeping us on track. He does a great job. So there's a few people like him, and I think I was at least wise enough to see that in him.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
Yeah.
So I can't not ask about this, man. We got my brother Sen16 here. You know, he's deep into the visual arts. You know what I'm saying? The paint arts. And I don't really know a lot about that side of your life, man. Like the painting and, you know, just the graph. Like, let's build on that. I know you were just recently in Europe. You know, I didn't even get to peep the painting of the logo, but let's talk more about that, man, just in general.
Man, I consider myself an artist first and foremost, and then the DJ, then the producer, then the sound engineer.
Word.
And the ironic thing is, sound engineer is what keeps me going. That is my 9 to 5. That's what I do. That's what I learned that's the last thing. Actually, producing was the last thing I learned in my life. But producing to me is an art form, and it takes a lot of creativity to do that.
Absolutely.
I'm a creative individual, so I put that along with my visual arts. But engineering is what makes me money. The arts is something I've been drawing since I was 3 years old. You know, my mother and father were engineers, and they went to Pratt, and I was lucky enough to go to like a small, like as a kid, like a program for kids to do art, and it just always inspired me. It's something I always wanted to do. You know, at 6 years old, I knew I was going to be an artist. You understand what I'm saying? Went through high school. I lived all over the country. I went to high school doing art, and ended up going to college for art. You know, that was my thing. DJing was always my thing, but that was my music thing. I didn't understand. You know, there was already DJs. You had to learn. You had DJs. I'm just Fred. You know, this Fred. I'm just a kid that likes to DJ and does what loves it. But my art was a real personal thing for me, and that's what I was kind of focusing on. And I ended up going to art school in Chicago, at the Art Institute of Chicago, and I did about 2 years there. And for me, didn't find a way that I was gonna monetize that in a way that was going to be beneficial for me. I didn't think I was going to make money from it. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how fine art was going to turn around and make me money. I did understand DJing it, and I did understand making tapes and selling that, or making music and selling. Understand that concept. So when I dropped out of art school, I ended up going to another school in Chicago called Columbia, and we went to Columbia, and they had a sound program, and I was engineering. But going back to the art shit, you know, we in this hip hop shit, man. So when I was DJing, at the same time I was doing graffiti, and the reason why I was a kind of attracted to graffiti was because I already could draw, and I thought, well, I could translate the same thing. I could translate my drawing into the graffiti, but that's not necessarily true. It can help your graffiti, but graffiti is another language. You know, it's a language you have to learn. Letters, form, style, that's a whole different, it has to do with just drawing, it's design. It's how you use your mind, it's architect, it's crazy shit. So it was something that just kind of engulfed me, you know. And New York was a very expressive place, and like I said, I moved out of New York as a kid, so when we come back and you would see all this shit, you'd be like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. How the trains are like just bombed, the whole shit is bombed up. And so, you know, a lot of that shit really influenced me as a kid, and I took it with me wherever I went, and it is what made me who I am today. When I was in Chicago, I started a graffiti crew called the Hash Crew, and we did graffiti in Chicago. No doubt. And now I'm here. That's what's up. That's basically it.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Word up. Yeah, man. We here. Guerrilla Grooves Radio, TME Studios. Yo, GuerrillaGroovesRadio.com. Check them out. Definitely. I mean, we're not strangers here, so we'll be back for sure. DJ Fred Ones. Lastly, you know, you're a sound engineer. I told you I'm gonna be checking your services soon. Can you give information, like, for peeps out there?
It's TME Studios. You can get at me at 917-721-5772, or you can send me an email at FRED1STME@gmail.com, and we do all your mixing and mastering and recording services here. Call me for rates and for block rates and everything. We are 24/7, 7 days a week. This is what I do. And you could Google me, is that what it is? Yeah, you can Googleize Fred Ones for the Discogs, and you can see everything that we've done here. We worked with a lot of people, and yeah, I'll leave it at that, because I'm gonna forget everybody.
It's all good, man. And if you in the New York area, you could definitely check the brother, the Art of Lyrics, every month, you know, every week, EO Dub, and other spots on the 1s and 2s, man. We got Rhino back in here.
Yeah!
We need to get some last words, man. We kind of introduced you.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. Last words go like this. You'll always big up to my man Fred Ones. Without him, I mean, I don't think we could have revived any of this, or do the Art of Lyrics as we do on a monthly basis. The back and forth banter has really given structure to the show. And I give big up to him, big up to my man Lifelong, big up to my man Chacho Rene. Ladies and gentlemen, the music always brought to you by the digging efforts on a weekly basis with my man right here, Miggs, the music programmer, my man, my mellow. Everybody who comes to the studio, Akbar, Yazzie, Function, Stilo, Rhinoceros, Baby G, the frat, everybody who just comes through and just always has fun here. It's always about the embracing of hip hop, having fun with hip hop.
Yes.
You always see MCs, graph heads, DJs, producers, and this is what it's about. It's a fucking collective of
and
people.
Dispelling that whole hip hop is dead shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a new music every week, at least 30 songs. If that doesn't prove hip hop isn't dead, then you know I don't know what else to do.
Yes.
For real.
Big up to the family. GuerrillaGrooveRadio.com. Go on there, download, stream, fast forward, rewind.
All day.
Most importantly, donate. Peasant Podium Music. Check out the Rhinoceros Funk album, An Aesthetic Active Aggression. Came out today, September 27th. Fucking done by my man Fred Ones. The sounds are beautiful. Solid Someone. Fred Ones on production. Great job. Thank you very much. Visual Caffeine. I love y'all. Love this man right here. Fucking love this man.
Peace and respect. Visual Caffeine, Guerrilla Grooves Radio. We out of here.